In this video, you will discover the top 10 smallest countries in the world via Afrokonnect. Do you know the tiniest countries on Earth? There are a lot of surprises to be found in smaller countries. Discover which 10 nations are the smallest in the world, and you'll be convinced. Without further ado, let's dive in. 1. Vatican City. Vatican City is the world's smallest landlocked country, boasting a total area of about 0.44 square kilometers and a population of fewer than 800 people. The Vatican City, also known simply as the Vatican, is a relatively small city-state that is located inside of Eternal Rome. You should not visit the Vatican without checking out the Vatican museums, which house an incredible collection of artwork. Remember that the 193-meter-long and 44.5-meter-high Papal Basilica of St. Peter is the largest interior of any Christian cathedral anywhere in the world. In spite of its little size, the Vatican City-State must be included on any list that compiles the top 10 smallest countries in the world to visit. 2. Marshall Islands. One of the 10 smallest countries in the world is the Republic of the Marshall Islands, most usually referred to simply as the Marshall Islands. The Marshall Islands, which are found in Micronesia in the Pacific Ocean, take pride in the fact that they are the youngest country in Oceania. The Marshall Islands are a part of the UNESCO World Heritage Sites and have a population of approximately 70,000 people spread out throughout their area of 181 square kilometers. Between 1946 and 1958, Bikini Atoll is not the greatest site to visit when considering what to see and do in the Marshall Islands. Because of this, we recommend that you begin your trip to the Marshall Islands at Majuro, the capital city. Majuro is a site with paradisiacal beaches and crystal blue waters, making it an ideal destination for anyone who enjoys sunbathing and scuba diving. No matter where you begin, if you want to put a checkmark next to the Marshall Islands on your list of the 10 smallest countries in the world that you have visited. 3. Liechtenstein. The Principality of Liechtenstein is one of the 10 smallest countries in the world, and it is located much closer to Rome, in the very center of Europe. Although it is not a member state of the European Union, it is included in the free movement area of the EU. Despite having a total land area of 160 square kilometers and a population of fewer than 40,000 people. Because of this, you won't need to bring your passport with you if you decide to pay Liechtenstein a visit. It is known as a tax haven and is home to two fascinating cities, Vaduz, the nation's capital, and Sichuan, the city with the highest population. Be sure to stop by the Liechtenstein Inches Lands Museum, also known as the National Museum, on your way to the first attraction. The state's natural and cultural histories are permanently displayed, making this museum the most significant in the country. 4. Maldives. Republic of Maldives, a paradise on earth, is also one of the world's 10 smallest countries. The Maldives is one of the smallest countries in Asia, not only in terms of its people but also in terms of its total land area. It covers a total area of 298 square kilometers and is comprised of 1,200 individual islands and 26 atolls. Plus, its maximum elevation is only 2.3 meters, making it the flattest country in the world. If you are one of those people who are hoping for hiking trails through the mountains, then the Maldives is not the place for you to be. The crystal clear waves and endless stretches of soft, white sand are sure to captivate any beachgoer. Pay a visit to Malé, the nation's capital, and then hop to as many of the country's other islands as you choose from there. In the Maldives, one can go scuba diving, lounge in a hammock while soaking up the rays of the sun, seek refuge from the heat under the canopy of a palm tree, witness an infinite number of sunrises and sunsets, or simply luxuriate in the comforts of an ideal 5-star hotel. 5. Monaco. While the Vatican at 0.44 square kilometer is the smallest landlocked country, Monaco at just 2 square kilometers is the smallest with access to the sea. It is officially known as the Principality of Monaco, and it is located almost entirely on the shore, with precisely 3,829 meters of coastline along the Mediterranean. At its narrowest point, it is less than 350 meters broad, while at its largest point, it is more than 1.5 kilometers wide. Given these factors, it is impossible to imagine that it is not one of the 10 smallest countries in the world. It is the best illustration of how even a very tiny country can maintain a tremendous deal of natural beauty. To get a feel for the city's history, stop at the Cathedral of St. Nicholas or the Prince's Palace of Monaco. Larvado, the major beach, and its exotic garden are great places to visit if you're interested in nature. The Monte Carlo Casino, however, is without a doubt the most recognizable structure in the entire Principality of Monaco. 6. Nauru. Nauru, with a total land area of about 21 square kilometers, holds the record for being the world's smallest independent nation. The minuscule nation of Nauru is located in the island group of Micronesia, to the south of the equator, on a single island in the Pacific Ocean. Yaren serves as the city's capital, and the city has a population that is quite close to 11,000 people. Enjoy Anibare Bay, the subterranean lake of Mokwa Well, and the lovely Laguna de Boada while you are in Nauru, one of the world's 10 smallest countries. 7. Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. The country of St. Kitts and Nevis, which consists of 2 islands with the same name, is one of the 10 smallest countries in the world. It is a member of the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, one of the smallest countries in the world. They have the smallest land area in the Americas with only 261 square kilometers and the fewest people of any country in the globe, inhabitants not reach 60,000. Mount Liamwiga, at 1,156 meters, is the highest mountain in the island. Basse-Terre, with 20,000 residents, is the most inhabited and cultural city of the archipelago. You may simply relax and experience the amazing nature of the place, which is one of the 10 smallest countries in the world. 8. San Marino. The size of the serene Republic of San Marino, which is just a hair over 60 square kilometers, places it among the top 10 smallest countries in the world. Another nation that, despite the fact that it is relatively small, you shouldn't pass up seeing. Climb Mount Titano, the tallest mountain, in the center of the Apennines, La Guaida, or de la Frada, visit the Palazzo Pubblico or the Basilica of San Marino. Finish it all off with a delectable dessert tree Monte, cake of the 3 mountains. A visit to San Marino will undoubtedly leave you with a pleasant aftertaste. 9. Seychelles. As the smallest country in Africa and one of the world's 10 smallest, the Republic of Seychelles is often called the dwarf continent of Africa. There are 115 islands in total, and their combined land area is 455 square kilometers. Victoria, the sole city on the island, also serves as the nation's capital. If you do decide to visit Seychelles, though, you shouldn't restrict your sightseeing to only the nation's capital. The land is breathtaking, and one of his favorite things to do there is hop about from island to island. Do not, under any circumstances, pass up the opportunity to see such magnificent locations as the Val de Mai Nature Reserve, Frégate Island, or Mount Seychellois, the highest point in the country at 906 meters in altitude. Because of this, traveling to one of the 10 smallest countries in the world will be an unforgettable experience for you. 10. Tuvalu. Tuvalu is the final country on the list of the 10 smallest countries in the world. However, up until 1974, it was known as the Ellis Islands. Tuvalu is now known by its current name. In addition to this, Tuvalu is the country in the world with the second lowest population. The Vatican is the only country in the world with a lower population. It is also the country in the world with the second lowest elevation. Only the Maldives is lower. Tuvalu is one of the states that make up Polynesia, which is located in Oceania. It has a total land area of 26 square kilometers, as well as 5 atolls and 4 coral reefs. Funafuti is the name of the capital, however many people consider Vaiaku, which is located on the island of Fangafali and is home to the national parliament, to be the actual capital of the country. In conclusion, if you're planning to visit any of these countries, then let us know which of them you will like to visit in the comments section below. On that note, this brings us to the end of this video about the top 10 smallest countries in the world, via Afrokonnect. Thank you for watching. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe before you leave.